Good morning, Harbor fam, and welcome back to another weekend vlog. So we are getting ready to go out for the day. Sorry, Nathan and I both have hiccups, but we are gonna go, we're not sure actually yet, we're still trying to figure it out, but we want to go to Onward, don't touch that, don't touch that. Onward Beach Park Resort, which is like a water park attached to one of the hotels here on Guam. We thought that would be really fun. They have pools, they have a lazy river, they have water slides and so on, but the weather might not be on our side today. There is like something off the coast that looks like it's moving in. So it's kind of been like raining a little bit off and on this morning, and I don't know if it's gonna hold out for us to go to the pool. It's been kind of sprinkling, but it's still warm out, so I'm thinking that it'll be okay and there'll just be like less people there. So cross our fingers, but we're gonna like determine that on the drive over. If we don't do that, then we're probably gonna go do like the aquarium or something inside today, and then we're gonna get lunch somewhere. So stay tuned, come along on our family vlog. We are, like I said, just relaxing. It is our second weekend home, our first weekend after being back to work. First week of work went really well, and Nathan's transitioned to the pre-taught classroom. Day one, he didn't even want anything to do with me. He walked in, was good to go. He was like, there's so many new toys to play with. So he did get an incident report on his first day of class though. He decided to jump off of the small little toddler couch and face planted, and he has like, it's faded now, but he had like a giant circle bruise in the middle of his forehead. Thank goodness we got family pictures beforehand, because that would have been some great documentation, you guys. But he's doing good. My first day back to work went good. Well, first 3 days went really good. We actually have some dynamic changes that are going to be coming up. I have actually accepted a new position at work, which is a higher up. It's a management position, which goes pretty hand in hand with the time frame of what we are looking at with me leaving work. We're thinking that I'm going to leave work the end of November, since we are PCSing excuse me, sometime between December, March time frame. We're thinking that we want to have that window to just like do the things that we want to on island and relax and pack out and ship our stuff and just have that downtime. So the position, I would be appointed to it, so they don't have to list it. But I would be taking over as the youth sports coordinator, so that would be phenomenal. But I did accept it, so I don't know, probably in the next pay period I will be taking that role, but that is going to cause some dynamic shifts in our house, because with it being the youth sports coordinator, I will have to be at practices and games, which means my hours are going to change. It is a full-time position versus a part-time, which is what I'm working now, and there are some Saturdays, so like I said, some dynamic shifting with our family, but I think everything's going to be good. And we are just kind of in the mindset of like make the money, grind until November-ish time frame. And this would basically make it feel like I am working all the way through the time we're leaving, because I'm making up for it with the pay increase. So that is some exciting news. So I guess in a way we are kind of celebrating today also. But yeah, so lots coming up. Like I said, we're just going to continue to vlog and share what's happening in our family. With that job though, we're kind of keeping an open window right now if I'm actually going to leave in November, because you know that Rowdy's up for chief, and if he makes chief, there's a chance that we could stay out here and our orders get taken away. So we're kind of leaving that an open window for now to see if I'm going to stay past November, because if we're staying out here, we're probably going to stay in my role. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated as things happen. But yeah, let's get going. We're gonna get on the road and see where the day takes us. So say hi, Rowdy. Hi. Go see? Careful, there's a step. You do him right there, I'll take him.
Good job.
How's that feel? Does that feel good? What you doing? Wow.
Climb on up. It's on you. You climb them. Good job. Oh, you took one step at a time. Big. Good job. Now sit on your butt. Sit on your butt. There you go. You ready?
Mama gonna catch you.
Ready? Are you ready?
Wow. Is that fun?
Proud of you.
He's like, again, Papa, again.
Got it? Good job. Good job.
Silver dollars and champagne for the trouble. It's the t-shirt in the backseat of your car. Head down just like your father taught you. Stick around when the walls start to fall. Good God, does anybody notice you? Sat at the table and you listened to her scream. I know we've had a few too many. I'm not sure what to believe. Beauty queens and rock and rollers, crystal glasses, Coca-Cola. Nice to meet ya, nice to know ya. Better have listened to all that they told ya. They took notes and put you on a pedestal. I'm Simon, I'm on my knees. Why are you so quiet, darling? Don't you know what this all means? Beauty queens and rock and rollers, crystal glasses, Coca-Cola. Nice to meet ya, nice to know ya. Better have listened to all that they told ya. To all that they told ya. All that they told ya. All that they told ya.
Just that floating down the river. Float, 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 float. Floating down the river.
You jealous?
A little bit. I'll taste it first. Look at me.
Yummy.
You swallowed it. Cool. You good?
Well, it is a good time that we left the park when we did, because look at this. So yeah, pretty glad that we did not get stuck at that at the water park, because they sprinkle on us, but nothing like this. So I'll update you guys when we get home how it went. home, and all of us, because the rain. Sweatpants? Sweatpants? Right, Nathan? Sweatpants! All in gray. Oh. Snuggle, snuggle.
Yeah.
Snuggle, snuggle. But we're all in gray sweatpants and our long sleeve shirts, acting like it's winter here in Guam because the torrential downpour after being in the water all day. We are like freezing when we got home. So apparently it must have just rained more on this side of the island or just started like having crazy rains because we didn't have that all day. But we had a blast at the Onward water park. Rowdy, what are your opinions of it?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I thought that it was super affordable. So it was $25 a person with the military discount, and then Nathan was free. So we paid $50 for our tickets, and it had a giant wave pool that had like 30-minute intervals. So they had like the giant waves where you could like boogie board, and then they had the smaller waves where you could take like your floats and like float over, and then they had it like calm so you could go in it, so it like would go in like a 30-minute rotation. They also had a giant lazy river that went around the whole park, and they had a really cute little splash pad that had 3 little tiny little water slides. I got a video of it that you probably saw already. Nathan going down, and he absolutely loved it, and it was like perfect. The temperature of the water was really good too. I know sometimes, even though we live in Guam and it's hot out, on days like today where it was kind of overcast and we did get rained on a little bit, like you don't want the water to be freezing, and the water was like perfect temperature. Wouldn't you agree, Rowdy?
Oh yeah, no,
yeah.
That's nice.
The water was like an awesome temperature, especially like the kiddie pool, because one thing about like when we stayed at Subaki, they had like a cute little kiddie pool that was a splash pad, but the water was absolutely freezing that you couldn't take your kid in it. So this park, 100%, 10 out of 10. We had a blast, super affordable, lots of covered seating. Maybe it was just today because we went and it wasn't like crazy packed, but yeah, it was awesome. They also have giant water slides. Nathan just wasn't big enough to go on like the big water slides with the inner tubes and stuff, so we didn't really utilize that part of the park, but that is something available if you're paying for the park and going for the day. So we had a blast. Like I said, 10 out of 10. Would visit again. But just glad we didn't get caught in that rain. We went and got food after we left. We left around 2:30, right before 3, and apparently that was the time to get out of there. But it wasn't really raining in Tumon until we got to this side of the island. But yeah, so while I have you guys, before I sign off, I figured I would show you guys some of the damages we have around the house from typhoon. Obviously we had loss of all our food, which we filed for through USAA, and USAA gave us like a $500 stipend like within a couple days of filing that. But poor Rowdy, tell him what you had to do.
I had to, well, I mean, the deep freeze. I had to clean out the deep freeze. There's like a couple inches of a goopy stew in there of all the meat and stuff like that.
I have pictures, but we won't torture you guys with the nasty pictures that Rowdy sent me.
It was rough.
Yeah, he had to basically drag it to the street and drain it and then scrub the heck out of our deep freezer. Thankfully it was salvageable. He did a lot of deep cleaning, but as you know, I lost all of my breast milk from that. I don't even want to think about that, but it was a good time for it to happen because Nathan has transitioned to whole milk, so it wasn't like we were trying to figure out how to switch him to formula. But we did lose all that, and then all of our food. But yeah, we got the stipend. But other than that, we have a couple of things that we do have to have maintenance come and fix, which, you know the deal with maintenance. Just add it to the long list. But Rowdy is thankfully taking some time off of work this week to burn some leave before October hits, because in the Navy, you get so much leave. I guess it's probably the same outside of the Navy or military too, is that basically if you don't use your leave, you lose your leave. So he has a bunch he has to burn before the new fiscal year, which hits in October. But our hood fan does not work, which is something electrical. We had water damage, not water damage, but like water leaking through here, pooling up on the stove. So whatever the leaking water came from, it burned out the motor, so cannot use our hood fan, which is not good if you're cooking something that has smoke, so need to get that fixed. And then our laundry room smells like a moldy musk smell, and we have some sort of molding down here. Rowdy said there was water coming out of the outlet here, so everything is unplugged, but some sort of molding, and it looks like there's been some sort of molding or damage before, because you can see where this wall was patched previously, so clearly there's like some internal thing that has continued over time and not been properly fixed, because yeah. So if you guys have any ideas of how to get rid of like a mold or musky smell, I am someone who like cleans and deep cleans, and we burn candles and Scentsy and like wax melts. But I've noticed if we're gone all day long and the house has been closed up, when I come home, the house has a musky smell since like post-typhoon. So if you have any tips for how to like get rid of that, I've tried like our diffuser. I like to diffuse like orange and like fresh smells, but I don't know like where it's coming from. If we have like, I'm sure our walls are full of mold, as you can see. Actually, let me show you an update too. Remember how Nathan's wall was like had the mold in the wall and they cut it open and refixed it? Let me just show you what maintenance did. So they fixed the wall, but whatever they used to fix it, do you see all these dots in the wall? These are the screws or nails or whatever the heck they used to fix the wall, but they didn't do it properly, where like all of them are coming up now and you can see them in the wall where they were repaired. I don't know if the camera's picking up on it, but yeah, great things. So they do a great job, y'all. But honestly, we don't have that much longer left in maintenance, so, and it's not our house and we're not having to fix all the issues, so, but they do need to get fixed. But those are the only like major damages that we had post typhoon. We lost the rug that was in here, but other than that, nothing crazy. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably end the vlog here. We're gonna go be lazy now that we are home from the water park. What you doing, Bubs?
Saying hi to his pupper.
Oh. Well, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Don't forget to give our video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching our weekend content. All right, well, I was trying to be fast before my camera battery died, but it died on us. But like I was saying, give our video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching our weekend content. Leave us a comment. How are you guys spending your weekends? And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another Hanging with the Harbors. See you guys next Friday for another video. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. No.
No.
Can you have a smooch? Bye, guys.